Right guys, well welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday. We've got Garath's F10 535D back on the channel today. Going to do a little drive review. See, it's a factory M Sport. It's got the M Sport rear bumper there. We've got the little lip spoiler. The thing I like about these as well, they've got the single exhaust either side. Gloss black alloys. We've got the M side decals. Gloss black mirrors. Lovely colour this as well. Obviously got the corner splitters, the gloss black grills and the M style front bumper. Really nice car this. Let's have a quick look inside. So as we can see, we've got the black leather, loads of space in the back of these. Obviously got the rear climate. This hasn't got heated rear seats, has it, this one, Garath?
No, that's another optional extra.
Yeah.
That's an optional extra as well.
Is it? Yeah.
It's not standard.
But there's lots of room in the back of here, great for a family. There we go, the front. We've got Garath. Hi Garath. We've got the M front seats as well, really nice. You've got the reversing camera on this as well, haven't you, Garath? We'll have a little chat about the specs and that in a minute. Yeah, it's nice and clear, that. So we're going to get out on the road, have a little drive in this 400 brake horsepower monster. Right guys, well we're out in the 535D. Love this car. So how much did you pay for this, Garath?
I paid 10 for it at the time.
10, that's not bad. What mileage was it on when you got that, roughly?
80, late 80s, early 90s.
Right, so what's the stock horsepower of these? Because is it like on the F30, F31, like with your dad's, we did, was it 300 and... Was it 9? And then
313.
313.
Yeah, it's the same on these. So this is an earlier one, so it was a 309 standard. And
Garath's played with this one a little bit, as you might have seen in the previous videos. But if you haven't, what's the old horsepower and what have you had done to it now, Garath?
So I've had the DPF, EGR and swirl flaps removed. HP stage 3 gearbox. Nice. That just like ups the torque limits, increase the line pressure, stuff like that. Right. So it's just better if you're going, personally, if you're going stage 2 or more, I'd always get that. Right. I mean, it's nice obviously in comfort, but it's quite aggressive in sport. Right. So it's not for everybody's taste.
I know, I find mine, even with 310 horsepower, you put it in sport or sports plus with rear wheels, it's quite savage, like. So,
and then I've got the dark side development intercooler. Right. So I think it's like a triple size compared to the standard. Cool. And then obviously stage 2 engine remap. Right. So it's about 400 brake. 400
horsepower.
It's more the torque on the diesels.
I know, isn't it? It's fantastic.
750.
700. I know mine's just over 650, and that. Quite last I don't know how you've been the last couple of weeks going to work, because we work in the same place, we do the same journey pretty much, but I found mine quite interesting on the way to work on that.
It's not been too bad, because when I got this car, the old previous owner put 4 budget run flats on it. Right. So
is it on run flats now?
Well, what I did, I wore it got to the point where the obviously rears had worn, because of budget it was just spinning up. So right. As soon as I obviously did stage 1, it was even bad as that. So I.
What tyres is it on?
So on the back, I changed them for the PS4s, which was like a 9-day difference. And,
yeah, loads of people rave about them, don't they?
Still on the budget fronts, to be fair, but I'm just trying to wear them out. Obviously, because the fronts, you just don't wear as quick. So, yeah. So this isn't an X-Drive, is it? It's rear wheel drive. I'm not a big fan of the X-Drives. That's why, because obviously all 335s are X-Drive. Yeah. But not all 535s are X-Drive. Right. So I didn't really want them because, like, there's news reasons. I mean, I've seen you've mentioned it previously. You don't drive as nice.
Yeah, I like the drive of a rear wheel drive.
I find like on like a motorway in a 80 mile an hour, they feel like they're hunting to find the right line. Right. And the X-Drives, whereas these obviously just planted.
Have you driven your dad's 335?
Yeah, I've driven a few X-Drives. Driven my dad's.
How does it fit? Is his mapped?
Yeah.
How does it feel compared to this?
I can feel mine's got a lot more torque.
Right.
Because this is the estate. they're similar weights.
Yeah.
Very similar. I think they're both around 1800
kilograms. So is this 750 Newton meters?
Yeah, 750 Newton meters.
It's
which is, I think it's 500 and something foot-pounds.
That's crazy, that, isn't it? It's crazy. That's like more torque than most Ferraris and stuff like that, isn't it? You don't realise how powerful they are from a torque.
It's just endless torque.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Even mine, I think mine's like 650, just over 650. It feels fantastic.
Well, I had a little do with Range Rover SVR the other week.
They're no slouch, are they?
And absolutely blew it out the water.
You blew it out the water.
And it was
nice to know.
And then I didn't realise it. Obviously, it was behind me at first, and he was trying to push me a bit. But then I didn't realise until we come to the lights it was an SVR.
Right. They sound fantastic.
Oh, yeah. They sound like. But they're like 575 brake. But again, they're 3.5 ton, aren't they? So
yeah, massive
that's where you
weight.
get the power to weight.
Yeah.
Like I say, the torque. It's just.
So has this cost you anything maintenance wise? How long have you had it?
I've had it coming up 2 years next month.
Has it cost you anything major in maintenance?
No. Most of the stuff I've done is modifications.
Yeah. So
I've put a full set of discs on it and pads.
Right.
So I've got the Brembos on the back.
Right.
And they were, I think they're like 300 odd quid just for parts.
Yeah.
But I wanted also, you just warp easy if you get the budget ones.
Yeah.
No point. You need a disc on these, are massive.
Yeah. They are quite big.
The fronts, it was a Frodo disc and pads on the front, and they were like 500 odd quid. But again, I didn't want the cheap ones because they just warp easy. And these have obviously got the floating middles, so
yeah,
they're not a solid piece. So they do look like, obviously the OEM, they come with the floating ones.
Yeah. And obviously the colour of this car is crackers as well. You never see this colour, do you, anywhere?
I've not seen another 5 Series in this colour.
And what is it again?
It's a Moonstone Metallic. It's an individual colour, so obviously it's an optional colour. I spent months looking for one in this colour because I just wanted something different. I didn't want I had an older 5 Series before this that was black, and I hated it. So
they do feel a lot more refined inside than the than our F30, F31s. They haven't got that plasticky feel. Everything just looks a bit better finished.
It's all leathery, piano black, whereas obviously on
the
1, 2, 3, 4 series, it's
and even the screen
setup.
It's a
bigger screen. That's a 10.25.
So have you fitted that screen? Because don't forget, guys, Garath's BMW Tech Services. So he is your guy with anything screens, Apple CarPlay. You do the gearbox tunes as well, the Alpina Flash.
Yeah, and the 3 litre diesels.
Yeah. So, and you've retrofitted all the Harman Kardon in this as well, haven't you?
Well, it had the premium system, which is it did have the tweeters and stuff anyway in the centre speaker, and the subs as standard and an amp.
Oh right, so that's a speaker on the top.
Yeah, it's a speaker and a tweeter in there.
That's nice.
So all I've done is changed out because I blew a speaker.
Right.
So I thought, while I'm at it, I'll just change all the speakers for Harman Kardon. So I haven't actually got the Harman Kardon amp, so it won't be as good as a Harman Kardon.
But you've got the Harman Kardon.
It's improved the quality, not the volume.
Right.
Because obviously the original speakers are all the cheap paper ones, whereas now obviously
I know
the proper ones. So it come with all the grills. So
well, how much did it cost you for all this, for the Harman Kardon gear?
It is quite dear to do. I obviously get them at a cheaper price, so it didn't cost me as much. But it can be £400 for the speakers.
And then obviously your hands on.
Yeah.
It's going to cost someone to fit that, isn't it?
Because your door's off.
Yeah, all your door cards.
Door cards off.
You've got speakers in the rear shelf, this?
Yeah, rear shelf. The Harman Kardon one has rear doors as well.
Right.
So that's the only difference. Mine doesn't have the rear doors.
Right.
So if you want to retrofit that, you then have to buy either cut out the grill for the rear doors, or you just buy a new door card with a rear cap already. And then you'd have to probably run the wires for the looms for the rear doors, which to me is too much faffing for that. I just wanted to, whilst I was changing that blown speaker, I just wanted to upgrade what I already had to a bit better, really. It still sounds good anyway.
So this cause, sorry, couldn't speak today. This car's caused you no minder really in the 2 years that you've had it.
I am booked in for a gearbox service, yeah. So the oil and the
how much have you been quoted for that?
I haven't had the price yet. I just know it's all.
I've heard it's not cheap.
No, I think they're £300 just for the kit themselves.
Yeah, I know.
But you can't go cheap on the gearbox services. A lot of companies will give you a cheap price and they'll put an aftermarket sump and oil in, and they're never right. They're always they always like play up, and the changes are never nice. So I can start to feel recently, last couple of months, my gear changes not as smooth as what they should be.
I think some of that's the cold weather though as well.
Yeah, obviously when it's cold, it's going to be like that because the oil's cold.
Once it warms up.
The ZF recommend. I mean, BMW say it's a lifetime oil, which obviously is not true.
They said that for years with all of them, haven't they?
ZF say do it every 60,000.
Right.
So I'm, coming up to nearly double that.
So you're on what there? 101.
101.6.
Yeah, 101k.
So that I'm saying I'm definitely due one. So
and have you kept up to date with engine servicing as well?
I over service.
Right. So what's your? Because obviously we've had a lot of discussions on the channel about when we should service.
I try and change my oil filter between 6 and 8. I use decent, obviously fully synthetic, decent oil. Don't be scrimping on your oil. Yeah. I use all man filters, so it's all OEM stuff.
Decent stuff.
BMW's service, the gap between the services are too much, so that's when you find people that don't service it enough, and most people will overrun that as well. Yeah, yeah. You don't keep up to date.
Well, I've dropped to 7,000 now with mine. I just think it's for the best.
It's good for to keep the change and stuff like that. Nice.
But it's a lovely car. It's a lovely car. I like it a lot.
I always get ones with heated seats. I always get ones with ProNav.
Yeah. I'll be getting you to upgrade mine.
Or LEDs, headlights. That's the 3 must for me. When we get a BM. The other stuff you can add in quite easily. Yeah, yeah. So it's
right. Well, we're going to find a little bit of a road now. It's nice and quiet. Yeah, go down there, and we'll show you what this baby can do. Let's have a little look. Oh, golly gosh. Oh, Garath. I take everything I said back about 3.5 diesel, the rapid. Wow. Wow. That feels fast. I'm never getting on a bike with you. Ever. BMW created a secret weapon. Oh, it's a monster. Nice apex. Got that. You guys are enjoying my face. I hate country roads. Oh, Garath, thank God there's a car in front. Oh. Right guys, so on that result, I'm not getting in a car with Garath for a long time. I'm sweating. Oh. I know, you got the heating on full, I'm looking sweating it. Oh dear, crack the windows open. Whoo! In all fairness though, what a machine. Refined and very fast. Golly gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a little nap when I get home now. I've been in some fast cars. Even like my RS6 was a fast car. That, it was a 4.2 bi-turbo V8, and this just feels silent but deadly, you, aren't you?
Yeah.
Concentrating. Oh, he's giving me a dry mouth and everything. But what a machine. What a machine. I'll take everything I've ever said about 3.5Ds back. You know, the 30 diesel is a monster. These things are just absolutely crazy. Crazy. Oh, crazy car, Garath. So what general specs have we got then, Garath? Obviously we've got you've done the Harman Kardon stuff, so you've got the M Sport steering wheel, it's got the full M Sport package.
This is the pre-LCI steering wheel.
Right.
I want to do the LCI steering wheel because it is a lot more nicer looking.
Right.
So that's probably one on my list as well to change.
So we've got all dual climate. We've got a climate control in the back as well, haven't we?
Climate control.
Which you said, was that an option as well?
Yeah.
Right.
Reverse camera, 360 cameras.
360 camera.
So that's mirrors in the bumper, under mirrors.
Have you got the, was it lane assist you were saying?
No, I haven't.
Have you not got that?
No, it's got the adaptive headlights.
Right.
So xenon, so as you go around the corner,
it kind of follows.
And then also it's got auto high beam.
Right, right.
Here, so when your headlights are on, it'll put the high beam on for you.
Right.
Automatically, and then when a car comes around the corner, it'll knock it off. Right. That's another optional extra. Folding mirrors.
Folding mirrors.
Got the electric rear boot. So
electric rear boot.
Press a button, it opens. Press a button, it closes.
Has that got the button inside as well?
It's got a button down
yes.
It's also got the button in the boot. So I've coded it to close off the key as well.
Have you changed the clocks on this as well?
Yeah, so I've got the clocks. So it's gone for the basic. I've got the 6WA clocks. So
right.
So they change from in the daytime the white, nighttime they're orange.
Right.
That's for your eyes.
Yeah, the BMW. But I like the orange though, mate.
Yeah, I've coded them to stay white at night.
Oh, right.
So they're white all the time.
Right.
It gives you a full display across the bottom as well. Whereas obviously the standard ones are already half sound. The XHP will display what gear I'm in now as well.
Yeah, that's part, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. And obviously, was it you were saying we're going to sort out 15% off 330D fam subscribers?
Yeah, anybody's in the Facebook group, anybody's subscribed to your channel.
Yeah,
just let me know and then
we'll sort it out.
Give you a little discount.
Right guys, well, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go home and have a little nap and chill out after Garath has scared me. Yeah, and a poop. Yeah, what a car, brilliant car. We'll be seeing more of this car in the future. We love this car. And also, you know, follow Garath, BMW Tech Services on Instagram or Facebook. Remember that 15% off. He's a great guy, very knowledgeable. And yeah, remember, like and subscribe. Happy Sunday. See you later.